Welcome to the second video on Cooking with Carp, my YouTube channel. I know in my first video I did ribs and chicken on the pit barrel cooker, and I said my second video was going to be some deer tenderloin I was going to smoke. However, it's Tuesday night and my wife was proactive enough to lay out some of this deer bacon burger. I don't know if you can see that or not, deer bacon burger. So what we're going to do is going to make some venison hamburger steaks. I'll show you how we're going to do that. First, we got to get out our deer meat here, which brings the dogs running. Maxie boy heard the package getting open. And what this deer meat is, deer bacon burger, is deer meat mixed with a little extra fat, so it's not as lean. It's going to make a real good hamburger steak. So we get that in a bowl. Get our second package open. Let's get it in the bowl. I got some potatoes in the oven. We're going to have loaded baked potatoes with it tonight. And again, this is what the venison looks like mixed with the fat. Make it extra moist. It's going to be very, very good. Alright, next thing we're going to do is going to crack one egg. Put it in just like that. Make sure there are no shells. My hands rinsed off, get my hands wet. It's always important when you're making hamburger steaks that you have moist, wet hands to mix the steaks up with. Typically what I put in my hamburger steaks is onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, salt, some A1 steak sauce, and some Worcestershire sauce. But I opened my pit barrel cooker beef and game rub earlier to try it. I tried it. It tastes amazing. Very good. It's salty, so I'm just going with the beef and game rub, nothing else. I'm going to put maybe a little bit of A1, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. But my primary seasoning agent's going to be this beef and game rub, wild game rub from pit barrel cooker. So let's get that shaken in. Not too much, because you don't want to overpower the meat, but you do want it to have some flavor. Hit it with a little Worcestershire sauce. Hey Matt, be quiet. I'm trying to make a YouTube video. I'll get you some in a minute. And I got a little bit of a bottle of A1 left. If you saw my first video, you know I don't waste anything. So this A1 is getting put in too, and it just exploded, just went everywhere. But this is live. You see it's on my hand all over the place. Let me get my hand rinsed off. While I wore an apron. Get my wet towel here. Wipe my workspace off. Didn't know the A1 was going to blow up on me, but it did. But not to worry, I came prepared. All kinds of live action on this channel. So we clean our mess up as we go. We're good to go. So let me open the other A1. Hopefully this one won't pop. Just like so. Put a little bit of A1 in there. Oh yeah. Good stuff. And finally, my wife likes Italian style breadcrumbs in her hamburger steak. It acts as a binding agent. It gives it a pretty good texture, so I'm going to put some breadcrumbs in there. We got the one egg. Max, what's the matter with you? Drink some water. It's Maxie boy, our weenie dog, making noise. I'm gonna break one more egg and put it in there since I put those breadcrumbs in. I don't measure anything. I eyeball everything. So if you're on my channel and you're looking for measurements, you're not going to find them, because I don't do them. So again, wet your hands, get right in there, mix it all together. You want to mix it very, very well. Make sure that beef and game rub gets all in the meat. Your breadcrumbs and your eggs get all in the meat. Again, we're making venison burger steaks, and on this processor put a little bit of fat. They call it bacon burger. You have to pay extra for it where I get my deer processed, but it makes it very, very good. You see my venison is very moist. I'm gonna wet my hands again, rinse my hands off. We'll put a few more breadcrumbs in and a little more seasoning into this burger mixture. I don't have a burger press, so I mix them out by hand. Don't make a lot of noise there, Lissy Lou. I'm making a YouTube video.
What?
I mean, you can make some noise if you want to. You're just going to be on YouTube. A little more seasoning in there, like so. Hands are wet. That's my tag team partner. She was sick yesterday, but she's live action today.
No, I was sick on Sunday.
Oh yeah, today's Tuesday, huh? She was sick on Sunday when I made my first video. It's Tuesday night now. We're having hamburger steaks and baked potatoes, Lissy.
Yay! I'm so hot.
Lissy, so let me get my plate.
I mean, can you get me a hot dog? No, you're here.
No, I'm making a YouTube video. You got to wait till I finish.
I'm thirsty.
Alright, hang on. Here you go. Here's your princess party cup. There.
There's 2 cups.
So I form these in the little balls. I don't have, like I say, I don't have a burger press.
Yeah, you do.
No, it's a stuffed burger press. It's not a regular burger press, so it won't work for hamburger steaks. And you just loosely roll them like so. And you press them down in your cast iron skillet when you cook them. And you're good to go. Stick them in the oven. Finish it up. Alright, so we'll be back when I put these in the skillet. Hang on, Liz. When I put these in the skillet, we'll be back. Sorry for all the background interruptions. My kids got no sense of cinematography, videography, causing all kinds of problems. So we'll be back when I put these in the skillet and get them going. Alright, so you can see I got my venison hamburger steaks formed up already. I got my cast iron skillet with a little bit of oil in it. I got it preheated. It's important when you cook in cast iron to get that good sear, get the cast iron hot first. If you ain't got a cast iron skillet, I highly advise you get one. Learn how to use it. I'm going to try not to be so long-winded. My daggone last video was 18 minutes long. I'm trying to keep this one under 10 so you can see my pan smoking. So let's get the hamburger steaks in there and going. Oh yeah. Got that good sizzle going. Here, I'm going to get 4. I'll go ahead and get 5 in there. It's going to be a little crowded, whatever. Oh yeah. Once you get them in there, you want to press them down. Get that good contact with the bottom of the skillet, whether you're using non-stick, cast iron, whatever. I put 5 in here, so the pan's going to be a little crowded, but I don't care. I'm going to have 9 total, which is way more than enough for me and the girls and Ange. But Maxie Boy and Sophie, though, we're going to want one too. So got them in there, got that going. We'll hit them with a little bit more of this beef and game rub, because that stuff tastes really good. I really like the flavor. A little crust on the outside. Oh yeah. Pit Barrel did a good job on the beef and game rub. I really like the taste of it. It's important not to overcook them in the cast iron skillet. What I'm going to do is sear them on one side, sear them on the other side, put them in the Pyrex, put the Pyrex in the oven, and let them finish off in the oven. Angie and the girls like theirs well done. So by default I eat mine well done, so I don't have to track a whole bunch of different stuff cooking. If you don't have one already, get you one of these splatter guards. They come in really handy in keeping your grease from getting all over your cooktop. It's a lifesaver if you're frying something on the stove. So we got these going. I'm going to cook them, flip them. When I get them all on the Pyrex, I'll show you what it looks like before we pop them in the oven. And then the last thing you'll see is the loaded baked potatoes and me digging into a potato and these venison hamburger steaks. Alright, so there they are, all seared up. I got them in one Pyrex. I'm going to cook them in that. I got my oven at 400. The potatoes are already in there. At 400 degrees, these things are only got to cook about 10 minutes to get done all the way through. They got a good crust on them. They're going to be really good. I'm going to make a homemade gravy out of the pan drippings to go over them. Angie and the girls are going to eat them with Heinz 57 A1 or whatever. But I'm going to make a little homemade gravy to go over mine. So next time I see you, or the next time you see this, the plate's going to be ready. We're going to be ready to eat homemade venison hamburger steaks. On point for the nation. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So we'll be back. Alright, as promised, here is the final product. I apologize for the dishwasher noise in the background, but I like to clean as I go. That's part of my restaurant background. Got one hamburger steak covered in white gravy. one in Heinz 57 sauce. Got the loaded baked potato. There is the gravy. Really, really good. That's going to be awesome with some biscuits in the morning for breakfast. It's going to thicken up in the fridge as it cools off. If you make gravy it gets too thick, warm it up, thin it out with a little milk. Too easy. This is going to be a delicious supper tonight. And we got our official food tester waiting on her venison burger. I'm not sure where Maxie Boy's at. Maxie Boy! But he's not coming, but Sophie Dope is ready for supper. So, once again, it's really wonderful to be able to go out in the woods, shoot something, God's creation, use it to nourish your family. There's a special satisfaction that goes in that. We don't waste anything in our house. The kids are going to eat it. The wife's going to eat it. It's going to be yummy. I appreciate you guys tuning in for the second iteration at Carp's Cooking, or Cooking with Carp. I'm going to turn this off. Enjoy some yummy venison hamburger steaks. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.